It's so wonderful to be back with you again this morning, and I hope we're all having a very wonderful morning. Today, I'm going to continue talking about the heart and the issues of the heart. But I want to bring a story today of lightheartedness and yet something which I heard quite a few years ago, and it really had an impact on my life. I think it changed my attitude and my heart, and it changed the reality of what you can be for the Lord Jesus Christ. So here's my story. There's a little boy, and he is on his way home from school. He comes from a very poor family. He's not well dressed, and he has to walk right across town to get home. And he's very tired and weary, and it's getting quite hot in the mid-afternoon. He stops at a very posh house. He looks at the steps and he thinks, maybe I can just sit here for a little while. He opens the gate, he walks in, and he sits down. And after he's just sat there for a moment, the door opens, and this elderly lady, well, not that elderly, but to him an older lady, walked out and said, hello. And she said, are you tired? He said, I'm very tired. May I have a glass of water? I have to walk right across town. She said to him, all right, you wait here, and I'll bring you a glass of water. She went into the house, and he sat there relaxing, and he felt much better. And she came out there with a tray, with a peanut butter sandwich, and a large glass of milk. And they chatted a little bit, and they talked a little while, and then the little boy was on his way. This story makes me quite emotional. Now, from there, the lady got older, time passed, and one afternoon she had a very, very serious pain in her head. And she fell down with this terrible pain, and her family had to rush her to hospital. Once they'd got her to hospital, they said they took her through an MRI, and they said she had a bad brain tumor, and they would have to remove the brain tumor. So they got hold of a specialist that could be flown in from another part of the United States, because this is where it happened, because it actually did happen. And this particular brain surgeon was flown in, and she had the operation, and it was a success, and she got home. And she really healed and was much better. And after a few weeks, she got the bill. And she opened the bill, and the amount of money that was needed to pay for the operation she had was so much it took her breath away. She didn't know what to do. And she looked at this account, and then she turned the page over, and in big, broad letters stamped across it, it said, bill paid in full. With a peanut butter sandwich and a glass of milk. A peanut butter sandwich and a glass of milk. That surgeon had realized who that lady was. Her heart was in the right place. This little boy's heart was in the right place. And that is what Jesus has done for us. He will renew our minds. And all he wants from us is to sit down and become bread and butter people. Real bread and butter people, and people that are willing to share, to be with, and to love one another, even to those you don't know. Have a blessed day, and seek his kingdom in your heart.